Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of When the World Has Stopped. Today I'm going to have a special, mysterious guest, and I warm welcome you all to join our conversation and enjoy your time. Thank you. So guys, let's warm welcome my mysterious guest, guest of episode 3, and she's joining us right now. So guys, here she is, my mysterious guest. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Jess.
Hello. Hi, my friend.
It's always nice seeing you. It has been like a couple of days we didn't meet, right? Or almost a week.
Yeah, since my birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday again. All the best. It was like a hard celebration during the lockdown. We'll come to that one, I guess. But I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself to our audience. So please, I just told that you're the mysterious guest, so I need to give the hints why you're mysterious.
Something mysterious right now.
Yeah.
Well, some of the people that watch it know, we know. I'm Jessica. I'm from Spain, Madrid. Ole.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm living here in Malta since almost 2 years, and I live in Adaptation area. It's one of the really nice areas in Malta.
I would doubt on that, but it's okay. It's like your point of view.
No, it's true. It has a lot of things, and it's really, really nice. It's true. Anyway.
Yeah, I also wanted to say that actually Jessica, we call her also our TV superstar because she was on the TV program about Spanish people living abroad. And if you can give me the link, I would gladly share so people can watch it. I mean, you're super artistic there.
Okay. I will send you. You have, no? I will send you.
Yeah, I have it on WhatsApp, but yeah.
In Madrileños en Malta. It's the name of the program. It's a Spanish one. Yes, it was really nice experience. I learned things about Malta, and I touched things about Malta as well. So it was really, really good, interesting. But yeah, we don't speak about all of me. I mean, like what was your day? Good?
Man, yeah, I was actually good. I was working today. It's like Friday. I mean, for Malta, it was not working there, but since I'm not directly working here, so I had some work to do. Returning back to from the boring stuff to the actual talk, like what brought you to Malta? Let's go a little bit back, like 2 years ago, to give some, background about Jess, and then I really would like to touch some bases of the lockdown. Do you have a wine there? Is it Spanish one?
Yes. Why not?
Enjoy.
I mean, we was speaking about to make meeting. It's Friday. It's Friday day.
Yeah. I'll join you with my cup of tea here. It's like which is disappearing. Yeah.
Okay.
I still have to drive tonight, so.
Rioja.
I love that one. I love that one. The Tempranillo Grey, it's like amazing. Yeah, what brought you to Malta, Jess? Tell, if you don't mind, to our audience, like 2 years ago you came here, so you pretty came before the COVID thing started up, so you had your year here, and what was the reason you actually came? Just give us a bit of background, like what Jessica was doing in her life in general in the past few years.
The past was like a completely different life. I was working with animals, and I was working in Canary Island. So I was there 4 years ago, and before this time. And yes, it was completely different, no? Completely different, the place, the people, my life in general. Was really interesting this time in my life. I was so happy. I'm only coming to Malta to speak English and to try to improve my English, only that. And how you can see, I need more time.
You need to start drinking Maltese wine for that.
Yeah.
That will help. And so you actually got into COVID situation while you were here, and the first lockdown, like pretty much a year ago. What were you doing at that time, and did it affect any changes in your plans? I mean, did it stop you from something you were planning to do?
No, the opposite. Was really, really for me. To be honest, this is the year that I start to feel the pandemic. Right now.
All right.
Because
okay.
The last year, on February, I went to Carnival in Rio de Janeiro. I went to Brazil. This was my first trip alone outside the Europe continent.
Okay.
So I went there, and I was there till 10 of March.
Okay.
So when I come back to Malta, just they closed the airport. So I feel, but I don't feel a lot, because I say, okay, I went to holidays, I was there, and now I need to relax as well. I mean, I don't have any problem if I cannot go out because I was all out all time. So yeah.
And all this year, how you were spending your time? You didn't feel the lockdown at all because you were exploring Malta and like meeting friends and.
Yes, I did a lot of things. I mean, I started to explore Malta. I create my own blog, and I start to try to grow in the company that I am working. I start to live alone as well. So different things in my life start to happen this year, and I am so happy for everything. I am in peace.
Yeah, right. So basically, so you invested in your self-development, which is actually great. I think that's what we need to look at this times, is actually looking at the ways how we can develop ourselves. And guys, why I called her mysterious guest, because Jessica is actually running a very nice blog, which I would like herself to talk about. And the blog name is Mhystica. You can find it online. It's www.mhystica.com. I will share the link to that one. And also you can find her Instagram page with some really cool photos and updates she has there. And the idea of this blog, did it come to you? Same from here.
Not everybody.
And the idea for this blog, did it come during the pandemic time to you, or you had this idea just before pandemic when you're traveling?
Actually, I found this idea when I tried to convince to everybody that the trip to go to Brazil alone was a good idea. Because when I start to say that I want to do that, I am waiting this thing around 4 years, and I need to do. The people start to think that it wasn't a good idea. Things could be happen. It was a bad way. It was a mistake, something like that, So I start to think maybe it's good if I start to write about this and try to tell the people how was my history, because I don't want that this repeat. If someone start to listening and pay attention 100% for the things that you can listen when you say one idea that you have, maybe sometimes you can find no good answer, So that was the reason for I say no. I don't want to listen in that could be happen bad things, because only because I go alone to one country that is so dangerous. My country is dangerous as well, not Malta in this case.
We are blessed to live in this safe country, more or less. I mean,
yes, I think I live in a safe place, but I mean, for example, in Spain, happen things, and every day.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen everywhere. Some people can have some negative experience, and people can have positive experience. But you decided to listen to your inner voice, and you wanted to share, like what I always call this magic word in my conversation, to share your experience with people. And tell us about the blog. What are you doing in that blog, and what is the message you want to convey to people through that one?
Well, first of all, in the blog, they can find more than one thing. I mean, First, I explained how I make the trip. I went to Brazil during 20 days. I was in Rio de Janeiro in the Carnival. After I moved to Salvador de Bahia. After Salvador de Bahia, I went to Amazons. So I live all of the experience, and was a salvage experience as well. And was first of all, I'm telling that, and after you can find a workshop for a writing workshop.
Okay.
And the writing workshop, yes, is really nice, and do that, and is really how I can explain. It's like a freedom, you know. It's really good. You can feel so good after that. And you can find another possibility that is about, I'm writing, the name is Muro de Locuras. So it's like something like crazy wall. I don't know. And you can find there everything. Maybe I am speaking about the life, or maybe I am speaking about any drug, or maybe I'm speaking about Madrid or something else, like in a deep way, you know.
Okay, so the area where you express yourself and let people to have a little touch of Jessica there.
Yeah, at the end, one blog is like this, has my details, you know. I'm doing that, so I'm creating that, and it's a really deep, hard work, you know. So.
And do you think this lockdown situation is actually helping you in a way, like helping you to dedicate time to your blog and to what you're doing actually, and giving you a chance to look deeper inside yourself to find answers to some questions you had and what you want to talk about?
Yes, I think yes, I am agree with you. Why? Because if it's, imagine that is right now that we have a good weather and you want only to go out to do any barbecue, to enjoy with your friends.
That's what I want to do.
So at the end, you don't use all of your time. So you start to share your time with people, to share your time with everything and other things. So no. I completely agree. I think that changed my life for better, just in a one way. And if you can control that way, because for example, I am not in the same situation that other people. I mean, I was living with another person before I start to live alone.
Yeah.
And the situation that work 2 person from home and to live together, maybe it's a little bit more complicated than the situation that I have right now.
Yeah, I see. But what I mean, you managed to adapt yourself to the situation and find the best solution out there. And how did you do that? I mean, you just broke down the problems you have to fix the situation. I mean, what I see, you're always cheerful, you're always a fun person, and I never see you like, thanks God, and I don't want it to happen, like in a stress or something. This is some sort of a skill, a soft skill, which, I mean, you can either learn it or you develop it. What would you suggest to people who actually lacking the skill what you have?
I cannot say all of the things. No. Well, I think my life is easy. And my life, I have one phrase that is, take it easy. You know, like, take it easy. I don't need more things that I'm working, I can eat every day. I can eat the things that I like every day. I'm doing sport, different sport, not just only one, because otherwise I start to try to don't do a sport, you know. It's like you take like how do you say that in English? When you have like a pressure, you cannot do it, you know. You feel like, no, these are resistance. You know,
obstacle in the way. So you're breaking those obstacles and.
Yeah, but in that case, about the sport, one of my advice is, if you cannot do a sport, for example, 3 days, in a week, maybe it's because you're doing the same sport all of the week. So at the end, this is boring. To be honest, I don't like to do a sport a lot. I like to eat a lot.
Yeah, guys, she has an appetite. Yeah.
I'm Spanish. Come on. I'm just thinking to go to Spain and say to my mom and my grandma, cook for me. Please. Yeah. So this is my advice. And yes, eat well, take a good relation with friends. To be honest, I don't have a relation that I cannot keep it. I mean, you are how I am. You send me a lot of time that maybe some, hey, Jess, any message, hey, Jess, we do that. I sometimes say no, because I prefer to write, or I prefer to be alone, literally. So this is a moment for know how you are. And you can find only in that way. I mean, if you spend time alone.
Does it mean that you just share the formula of happiness, like being thankful for what you have and doing the things which makes you happy? And I think the main message was there is you really appreciate what you're having at the moment, and you try to get the best of what you can do and what you're owning. Or because guys, even so, she says it was easy and stuff. I know how hardworking she is, and she had different works in different areas, and trust me, traveling alone, and sometimes it's not even giving much attention. Like traveling alone as a lady, sometimes it might be harder than traveling as a man. I don't want to sound any wrong here, but I know from many friends of mine who shared their stories with me, and I can see, wow, they actually, it might be a bit harder for them in some cases. But yeah, while she's saying that it was easy for her, I believe it was easy because of her character, because she takes the things easy, like you say, take it easy. But this is something I think many of us need to still develop in ourselves, right?
I think, you know, I am, at the end, I am natural. I am natural with you. I am natural with this interview. I am natural in the life. I only live the life, and that is. I have problem, of course, but I try always to find a way better for me. This is the point. So I am not selfish in that way, and I'm trying to keep a good relation with everything, with everybody. So I think it's more easy that we are thinking, you know, because sometimes it's as more, we only thinking like I don't know which this person is thinking, maybe you know, or I am not sure if I do that in is well. Listen, if you do it, you did. I mean, you cannot do nothing, or maybe you can fix. If you can fix it. But choose, you know, don't stay like in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. Confused is the worst situation where you can be, being confused.
Yeah. So at the end, you sure to try to don't be confused in this when you take any option. Yeah.
And we just were mentioning it earlier about your birthday celebration, because I knew that you had some plans and then some measures came in, you had to adopt. And I don't know if you were stressed at that moment, or maybe you can guide through the people when you have some plans and plans don't work. How do you handle this one?
Because I move it all time in the chair, so I am stressed a little bit. We are speaking about this because I need to tell you something. Well,
is it for everyone or it's for me only?
Yeah, but I only am serious. I don't know how many we are right now, so
okay. No, it depends, because we get some hundreds of views.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. People that live in Malta, and you are going to take a flight. So on Sunday, I'm going to Spain, no?
Yeah.
Well, I need to do the PCR before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did this morning at 8:30, and the people start to tell me that be careful, because you should to have the photo that you have the proof. Otherwise, you cannot take the flight. So people start to tell me that, and that the time that when you receive maybe the confirmation is late.
That can happen. Yes, they said that. Yeah.
So your question was if I am feel stressed. Yes, a little bit.
I think it's a normal situation. Even I have to catch a flight in few days, and it's really like crazy managing like which day I have to do tests, when it come out or something. But
yeah.
I decided to book a flight with the flexibility down there. So if it doesn't come out, I will just change my plans and change the flight, which is like, unfortunately, the situation we live now, we have to be able to adapt. Like you did it on your birthday celebration. You started with one plan and then it had to change because of this and that, and trying to keep people happy who can come, who cannot come, and filtering the amount of people who can be there. So, yeah.
It was good. But at the end, we do very well.
Fandango. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I enjoy and we respect the rules. But anyway, yes, this is the small things from this pandemic that is like make me, I say that I am a person that I can control, but of course, in some moments I feel stressed or I feel like angry because with all of this make me crazy. Today I am as well with another person that received the vaccine, and I am not sorry. I am not a person that I am so happy with the vaccine. And he told me the same, no? And the same. I mean, like all of the person that try the vaccine and receive the vaccine start to be worse and have a bad moment. And some of this person, he told me, I don't know, I don't have time for check the news, okay? But he said that the person from Italy start to die dead. I don't know if it's true or not, or it's only a news. So at the end, it's like I am in a way that all of this pandemic, the only thing that I am thinking when I escape from my healthy plan, okay? I only want to disconnect, disconnect everything. Like I want to stop at this or go out for one place that start again, because I feel that as well.
Yeah, I think we're reaching that point when you actually, that was the topic, is like it's mentally pressing. I mean, physically we sort of getting used to that, but I think one of the good ways also is trying to avoid the news, because there's a saying that if there's no news, good news. And I feel it from myself. Every day since I'm watching the news, I actually getting more negative things than I should. But at the end of the day, I have to watch the news to prepare myself for some plan changes, especially if I'm traveling. So to see some regulations coming in or not. And then the news are actually like a drug, and then you can start watching them, keep on watching them all the time. That was happened to me in the beginning. I never watched news so much in my life.
Actually, I am doing that right now, that I don't watch nothing of news. I mean, from Spain has a lot of news, but I don't watch nothing. And here I don't watch, I only watch in Netflix. I am right now with Cobra Kai.
Oh, I love that. Actually, I watched, I think, all the seasons which came out. Yeah, it was not a great one, but you could kill the time.
Listen, I can understand almost everything, and when I say almost, it's the 85%. So it's really good.
Nice achievement. Nice achievement.
Yeah. So, and it's nice. So it's a typical Americano, but it's good. I like. Yeah. This is another thing that you can do when you are in pandemic. You start to watch something that is long, so you have like 4 seasons, no, to watch it and to continue and learn any language with that. Good option. Another advice: write everything, guys.
Write everything, yes. And if you want to learn how to write, I mean, she's giving her lessons in Spanish. You can contact Jessica through her blog Mhystica, and she can share with you tips and idea how to do it. I'm sorry, I'm not very knowledgeable what you're doing there, because for me everything is in Spanish, and I really didn't invest in my language skill there. But you can give more ideas there.
Sorry, but you can translate. I mean, I use a thing like the name in computer system is plugin that I add in the blog, so you can translate everything. The thing is translate from Google, so you cannot. I don't translate all of the things that I wrote because it's so hard right now, the word that I have. So maybe in the future is a good job for my English. But yes, you can do it. So
and talking actually about writing and about Spain, I'm going to have another guest. I'll just share, let's say, little teaser on that. I'm hopefully going to have another guest next week from Spain, and he is a reporter himself, a journalist. So he also writes. So maybe once you see him and you want to get in touch with him to share some ideas, I don't know, find some plans. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy. And I think, yeah, there are some areas where maybe potentially we can help each other. So feel free to use that. Feel free to use this platform, this social club, which I'm trying to create, and just get connected with people.
Someone that can watch this video and want to contact with me, please feel free to contact with me. I can try to do the same exercise of my workout in English. The point is, obviously, first of all, is in Spanish, but anyway, we can try. So yeah. I think I like this. I like when the people can be in contact, and you can use the research from another person.
Yeah, that's important. That I believe we're human beings, are social creatures, and we need to be in social connection, being it directly or remotely or via the Zoom call, which we have now. Even so, we're pretty close to each other, but I know you're catching a flight and you want to distance yourself from everyone. Pretty much what I'm going to do next week myself. And yeah, that's the situation we live now, but we still can be in touch with each other through different ways or means of media. And guys, you can find the Mystica's link just right under the video, in the comments, in the description. Click on it, go through that, see the stories Jessica shares. They're really nicely narrated. She's a very creative lady. And also, don't forget, if you like the video, to click on like, subscribe to my YouTube channel and Facebook page. Yeah, and share with your friends, and come and talk, tell me your stories. It has been just recently I start receiving some messages from friends who are like, I saw you something new you're doing and I would like to talk as well. I'm like, you're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome. So guys, also who are not my friends, feel free to contact me. I'm happy to speak to everyone.
This is good.
Jessica, thank you very much for your time. It was like very enjoyable talk to you, and I think we had a lot of laugh and smile there. Take care, and you guys also take care and stay safe, and press subscribe button.
Thank you. It was super good. Thank you.